Hello and welcome to Feedbackula, the community engagement show that's turning over a new leaf, exploring a whole new outlook, a whole new direction, a whole new attitude. A whole new world. Yeah, well, let's not go mental. This week, the Steam Machine. It's no longer just one of these. Earlier this week, Valve announced Steam OS, an open-source operating system based on Linux designed for the TV and living room, placing Steam at the heart of it, but also focusing on streaming services like Netflix. That's right, folks, Linux is no longer the preserve of dedicated PC tinkerers and penguin f***ers. Just 2 days after that first announcement, Valve confirmed its plans to enter the hardware game, bringing out several boxes, or Steam machines, from different manufacturers by 2014. At the time of recording, there's still one announcement to go, so if it turns out Half-Life 3 is coming by the time you get round to watching this, please don't hold the lack of coverage against me. In my current incarnation, that hasn't happened yet. Anyway, lots of you seem jolly excited by Valve's foray into OS and hardware development.
Steam machines! Choo-choo!
This is what I was hoping to hear. Great news indeed. Finally, some fresh air in the stale living room console wars.
Finally, the real future.
I was gonna get Xbox One, but I'm well gonna wait to see what this is like.
This has to stop. I'm going full Amish. I mean, come on, we gotta work, relate to people, and generally try to be healthy. Please stop making all this awesomeness technology.
Yeah, because if there's one thing the Amish are good at, it's relating to other people. Well, that and polygamy.
Gabe f***ing knows! This is very interesting and great news!
Finally, Valve is getting serious. No Microsoft needed to play games. Valve for the win. Looks like I will finally get a PC to play games. It's been decades. I can only hope that with the OS that they are able to allow developers to have a game state, meaning that it would work like a console.
This is the best idea ever. A compact PC without Windows 8 and a dedicated OS for gaming which you can upgrade.
Oh, am I living a dream? No, Wolfenstein, it's really real, and to be honest, it's a pretty neat concept. Valve are extremely good at what they do. You only need to take one look at Steam and its stranglehold on the PC market to know that. So it makes sense they should try and take that expertise and adapt it to the living room. But while there is a tendency on the internet to treat Gabe Newell as the new messiah, it's safe to say our community was pretty evenly split about the Steam machine and who it's actually aimed at.
I wish all the best to Valve, but I already have a very powerful Steam machine and I'm perfectly happy with it. If Steam OS is all it's cracked up to be, I'll even install it alongside Windows.
So, what's the difference between these and a PC with the Steam OS?
Yeah, my PC can already be hooked up to a controller and TV, so why the hell would I want Steam's DRM OS? Valve has pretty much killed PC gaming. Yeah, just what I want. A computer I might as well throw away if I lose my password or get banned and have to jump through DRM hoops and be online every time I want to play one of my own f***ing games.
Wait a minute, did he just say Valve has pretty much killed PC gaming?
Valve has pretty much killed PC gaming.
Huh, just checking, because that's kind of,
Stupid?
Stupid, yes.
I already have one. It's called a PC. :B. I'd buy this since I can't build a PC.
A DRM-riddled Linux box that's incompatible with the vast majority of the Steam library. Where do I sign up for this wonderful piece of the future?
If you're leaving a comment here, most likely you already own a PC. The cost of a Steam box will probably be more than upgrading your current computer. To me, this doesn't make sense, unless you don't own a computer. But who doesn't?
Seems more like this has to be designed to win over console users who wish they could do more with their consoles rather than PC gamers.
Now that last comment, I think, is the one that hits closest to the mark about where the Steam machine is probably going to sit in the market. I built my first gaming PC this year, and to be honest, it was daunting as hell at first. While putting it together, I genuinely found myself wondering why I'd done it to myself. I also cut my hands to shreds because my case is tiny, but anyway. While PC gaming is more accessible than ever, there is still a barrier to entry people need to overcome. And there are a lot of people who feel building a PC is beyond their abilities, or maybe more trouble than it's worth. The good thing about the Steam machine is you can pick up a complete build knowing what it's designed for without having to memorize a load of specs. basically removing that intimidating barrier to entry. At the same time, Valve is also catering to the existing PC crowd who love to play around with their machines and try to improve performance. It's also going to encourage a lot of developers to do Linux versions of their games for Steam, which can only be a good thing since currently on Linux you can kind of only play Team Fortress 2, Europa Universalis 4 and a potato. Making an accessible machine that is also upgradable is a pretty inspired move. The only real questions are how much it'll cost and whether there are enough people in that no man's land between PC and console to make the Steam machine truly viable. Either way, one thing's for sure, the Ouya is pretty much boned. So, what do you reckon? Are you going to buy a Steam machine? Are you wiping your PC to get ready for SteamOS, or are you happy as you are? Leave a comment, tweet at John Air, or use the hashtag Feedbackula if you like. I've not got much on this weekend, so we may as well have a chit-chat. Catch you next week. Bye. Ouya? I barely know her!